Today I will explain about what I have been doing in the SC task, so let's go straight to it. So you already know in 2022 like about ChatGPT has been published into for everyone for using, but like it does more it's just a black box, so you don't know how many hidden layer in there, how many activation in there. All the thing we had to do was all the thing we do knows is the input and output with the API key. So this paper we just like research like whether what if we just only have API key, can we estimate like about how many hidden layer we have of the ChatGPTs? And this research paper has already talking to the GPTs company in order to like about make them like about allow to like access to the API key of the ChatGPTs, and also like about testing it. So that we go straight to it. We in here I'm just like about testing is using GPT-2, and I'm just the first thing I'm just taking about random token in order to know, and the training my training number query is like 1000 first in order to make it like about like understanding like about make it training much more in order to like estimate how many hidden layer we have. If we have less than it, we cannot estimate it correctly. If we have more than that, it exactly was just like wasting our times. And so 1000 to 1500 is exactly acceptable for this experience. So let's go straight to it. After testing it, we can see like about the spectrum of singular value the first time it will be running, and exactly just like the magnitude is really high, but like at the like afterward it exactly was just like similar to almost zero, which is already learning something really good. And you can see in here like about the log diff I have been clocking here like correct logic vector, and then stack the matrix in here and plot it again. We can see the log diff in scale was you can see in here. For the indexing like about we estimate how many hidden layer we have, depend on the API key. We can see like the first time it exactly was just really stable because we can still not estimate it how many in it, but like at the stable the hidden dimension 768 in here, it exactly we just have like about the elbow, which is a little bit steep, which is exactly just going down here and then going up again and then continue like stable on it, which is showing us like about the estimated hidden lake was 768. um that exactly was just like correctly with the GPT-U, which is we have like 768 dimension, which it had a layer in there, and that thing exactly was just like very vulnerable for about the price and also the company. So we need to diminish them, and I'm just testing. And the next thing was like I was just thinking like about what if we using a random prompt but it's not really realistic, and I'm just using about my natural prompt, which got about correct grammar, correct vocabulary. I'm just testing it whether we can estimate at the same time, but like we're using a natural prompt, it exactly just like more real, more realities than the random prompt. So I'm just using the testing is, and it's showing a really bad result like about after 1500 training. It exactly just showing my estimate was like 501, which is not exactly the same hidden layer to the like the not the brand prompts. And you can see in here I have been comparing here, and the estimate was 7, which is they just estimate like 501 in natural, which is exactly just the wrong way. So I was thinking like about in order to make it more realistic, but like I don't want to make it and I also want to make it correctly. So I'm just compile two of them, which is using about the hybrid prompt, which is a combination of the like about random prompt and natural prompt. So I have been using in here natural prompt in here, and I exactly just like using hybrid. I just join two of them together, and then in order to make a visualization again, which is in training in and after each training, you can see like about run from natural is still the same 501 is really bad, but like for the hybrid one, exactly just return to 768 with exactly which are like really good performance. Not only help us about make our model like about learning something in realistic, but it also have to like like make it not only a little bit like overfitting like about we don't want to we be using it in realities, we not using it in hypothesis only. So yeah, that's all about my explanation. Thank you.